Hi there, welcome to the Schwowin's Nest. My name is Sandra. Today I'm going to show you how to work with different images in Cricut Design Space to make a stencil which helped me make this sweet Happy Easter sign. Let's get started. Of course, the first thing we're going to do is open Cricut Design Space and click on a new canvas. Now click on the Images button and then type in the word rabbit. We're going to go searching for some bunnies. Now, you can see that there are over 2,000 results, but we're going to click on the left-hand side there and choose free. These are the images that you can use without having a subscription to Cricut Design Space. I like to use these the majority of the time because that gives everyone the ability to recreate my designs this way. There's going to be three different bunnies that we're going to choose. This one that's sort of hopping, this one that is sitting, and the one at the very top that was just kind of sitting backwards and you could see his little bunny tail. Once you've clicked all three of these, click Add to Canvas. They're going to pop onto your workspace. Just click away in the white space and then they'll be individual images again. I'm just going to move them around so you can have a better view of them. I'm also going to go up to my color palette and choose black for each of them. That way you'll be able to see what I'm doing even better. Each time you click on a bunny, it will appear in the layers section and it will be highlighted with green, and that will tell you that that's the bunny or the image that you're working on right now. We're going to start working with this tall bunny. Move over to the left-hand side and click on the Shapes button. Then you're going to click on a circle and it's going to appear on the canvas. Using one of the four corners, you're going to click on the double-sided arrow and just bring that circle a little bit smaller, almost the size of the white bunny tail. Take it and drag it right on top of the bunny. We're removing the bunny's tail because we won't need it for our stencil. Move up to the color palette and click on black so the circle is the same color as the bunny. There's a small white eye in our hopping bunny, so we're going to camouflage that as well. But instead of taking another shape and going through that whole process, we can click on the original circle, right-click it, and choose Copy. Then move your mouse over to some white space on the canvas, do another right click and choose Paste. Now we're going to change the size of this circle, making it a little smaller, and then we'll just place it right on top of the bunny's eye. If you look over on the right-hand side to where the layers are, you'll notice that we have our three bunnies, but we also have two circles. We have to join those two circles with the bunnies that we put them on. I like to use keyboard shortcuts when I'm doing this, so I'm going to click on the bunny's tail, hold my Shift button down on my keyboard, and then click the bunny. Now I have both of them selected. The way that I can tell I have both of them selected is when I look at my Layers button, those two items are highlighted in green. I want to join these two items together, so I'm going to click on Combine and then choose Weld. Once I choose Weld, the two of them will be joined together and they'll show up as one item, which says Weld Result. And you can see that in the Layers panel. Repeat the same steps for the rabbit with the tiny little circle on his eye. The other thing you can do is click on both of those items in the Layers panel and then click on Combine and then Weld. And you'll see now that we have two weld results and the other bunny, and we're back to three images. Now that we have our three bunnies ready to go, we're going to resize them and put them in such a way. So altogether, we do need 6 bunnies, 2 groups of the 3 bunnies. So what you're going to do is select your bunnies, and then in the side panel, you'll choose Group. Once that is complete, select the bunnies one more time and then click on Duplicate or Control D, and you'll have two sets of bunnies, just like I have on my screen. To add the text of the word Easter, we're going to click on the text button on the left-hand side, then type in a capital E. Now let's move up to the Font Style menu and click on the little arrow next to Cricut Sans. Here you'll see all of the available fonts with Cricut Design Space. What I prefer to do is click on the System button, and that shows me all of the available fonts that are already installed in my computer. If you've downloaded any free fonts, you'll find them here. I like to use this one, and it's called Berry Days, and I believe I got it from dafont.com. Click on the font name and then click onto your canvas, and you'll see that the text shape has now turned into the font that you selected. Now we're going to just change the color of this to white because that's what I'm going to be using for these letters. And I'm going to just move my E right into the center of my first rabbit just to make sure that it fits. Now that we have the right font style and color and size, we're going to go ahead and right-click the letter and click on Duplicate from this menu. And then what we'll do is move that letter down and change it to the letter A, which will be the second letter in our word Easter. Double-click the letter and then put a capital A on your keyboard. Continue repeating these steps until you get the whole Easter word spelled out. Once you have the letters created, move them together into one word and group them. Then you'll be ready to send the projects to the machine. You can use any type of vinyl that you prefer for cutting out your stencil. I always like to keep an eye out for clearance items, as this blue vinyl is smart vinyl and it was $3 for a 3-foot roll. Remember, when you're weeding out your design, you want to take the images out this time and not the background. We need the background to create the stencil. Transfer the stencil to your project using transfer tape and then use the desired colors to paint your stencil. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to create stencils using images in Cricut Design Space. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. I'll answer you, or you can email me if you prefer. If you enjoyed this tutorial, here's a couple more that might interest you. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything else I have to share. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.